Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Work with Excel. Hope you guys are doing well. As promised, I have come up with second video on Excel, which will be based on yet another powerful function, or rather we can say set of formulas in Excel, which is conditional mathematical calculations, and often we refer it to as sum if or average if or count ifs likewise. So what exactly this function does is it looks for matches in column in a given column that we define for the criteria that we set, and performs specified action of either counting, summing, or averaging. So, as I mentioned, this is really very powerful formula that we have available in Excel, and you might have seen those fancy dashboards that are being used. So, as per my experience, most of these dashboards are based on these formulas, because there is a lot of data which can be filtered. So using these functions, definitely this data can be filtered and also specified task can be performed. So without wasting any time, let's see how exactly it works. And if you are liking this content, please consider subscribing, and also like the video and share with your family and friends, so that our mission to educate all on basic Excel would head in right direction. So thank you, and let's continue with the video. So as you can see, we have this table. So there are three columns. The first one is name. So let's say this is name of an employee, then department for which employee is working, and employees CTC. CTC is basically salary, yearly salary. So this is an hypothetical example that I have created. So now let's say I want to count how many employees are there for HR department. So generally what we'll do is we'll count manually. But what COUNTIF enables us is it gives a formula where so now you can see there are only 24 rows, but if let's say the organization is very huge and they have thousands of employees, then counting it manually is obviously difficult and also not suggested. So we can use COUNTIF formula here in this case. So the formula goes like this. So is equal to count if and open the bracket. Now there are two major parts of this syntax. So you can see range and criteria. So syntax, as I mentioned in my earlier video, it's nothing but a structure. So the first one is range and the second one is criteria. So in range, what I want is how many employees are there for HR department. So department column is my range. So I'll select from here and drop it down till last row. Okay, so I have defined my range. Now I'll define my criteria. Now what criteria I want? I want employees from HR department. So comma, and whenever you are putting text in any formula, you have to put it in quotes always. So in quotes, I'll mention HR quote completed, and I'll also complete the bracket and I'll enter. So now you can see we have 3 employees from HR department, and also manually also you can cross verify this 1, 2, and one more would be there, this one 3. So this is how COUNTIF works. Now the second formula is for sum if. So what is sum if? If let's say I want to sum the CTCs or salaries of all employees which correspond to IT department. So what I'll do is I'll type a formula is equal to sum if. I'll open a bracket. Now what is the range? Now just to mind you, in sum if and average if, we have 3 parts in syntax. So in count if there were only 2 parts, range and criteria, whereas here we will have range, criteria, and sum range. So what exactly this? Let me explain you. So range is again nothing but range, this department column. So I'll select this department column. Now what I want is criteria. Now my criteria is IT department. So in quote, I'll mention IT. I'll complete the quote, comma, and now what I want is sum of salaries. So what I'll do is I'll select this column, that is CTC column, and I'll close the bracket. So now this is sum for all employees which belongs to IT department. So again, if we want, we can cross verify. Let's do this. IT, then this one, this, and this. So we have total 5 employees, and here you can see sum is 3260,877. Here you can see at the bottom end. So this is how it works. And similarly, it goes for average if also. So let's say I want to calculate the average salary for admin department. So what I'll do is I'll write a formula is equal to average if, again syntax remains same as it was for sum if. So range is nothing but column where departments are mentioned, and criteria. Now again, I'm repeating this. Whenever you are putting any text in formula, just put it in quotes. So now I want average salary of admin department. So I'll mention admin. This is not case sensitive, so you can write it in uppercase, lowercase, or proper sentence case, whichever case you want. And average range. So I'll select the CTC column. Let's close the bracket and enter. So this is 7,51,693.4. So again, to cross check, let's select all salaries which corresponds to admin department 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now here you can see average is 751,693.4. So this is how it goes. So we have seen 3 formulas: count if, sum if, and average if. Now let's go ahead and make it more, let's say not automated, but then more easy for us to use this function. So I've created it over here. Let me show you. So what we can do is we can create this table. Now what I've done is I've given headings count, sum, and average, and I have kept, and I have kept this cell for entering a department. And let's go ahead and type the formulas. So I'll write it once again so that you can have a better sense again. So let me start by writing formula for count if. So I'll write count if range is again this one. Now this time what I'll do is, instead of putting the text in quote, I'll give reference of this cell E2. Okay, so I can select this cell E2. Okay, and I can say enter. Similarly, I can do it for sum as well, is equal to sum if. Now I'll explain what this does. So instead of giving specific name of the department, I'm giving reference of the cell where I can put the department name, and rest all formulas will get populated automatically. So let's see how it works. So I'll write a formula for sum if. So sum if range is again this column which belongs to department, comma. Now criteria, I have defined the criteria in this cell, that is E2, comma. Now whenever you are giving reference of any cell, you don't have to put quotes. The quotes are required only when you are putting text value. Okay, and sum range is this range. And I'll close the bracket and enter. Similarly, I'll do it for average if is equal to average if my range is this one, that is department column. Then criteria is my cell reference, that is E2, and I want to calculate average of salaries or CTC. So I'll select this column and I'll close the bracket and enter. So now here you can see we have not given any specific department name, rather we have given cell reference. So now whatever value I put in this cell, that is E2, formulas will automatically calculate it for that corresponding department. So let's say now it is for sales department. Now when I put IT, all these values will get changed for IT. Similarly for admin. So as I mentioned, it is not case sensitive. You can write in any case. So this is how it works, and also you can use this practically. Hope you might link it with one of the daily routine work that you do, and you wanted to make it simple. So definitely you can use it this way, and hope you like this content. Please consider subscribing, sharing, and hitting like button so that I can get motivated to make more such videos. Hope you like this video. Thank you so much for your time.